Most people have only seen tornadoes in Hollywood movies, but every year, around 65 tornadoes strike the United States. How do tornadoes form, and how dangerous can they be? What is the difference between a tornado, hurricane, typhoon, and cyclone? And why do most of the world's tornadoes occur in a specific region of the US? Welcome to another video from Jam TV. In this episode, we'll explore tornadoes, rotating columns of air that extend from the sky to the ground. While most tornadoes are relatively weak, some are powerful enough to destroy almost everything in their path. If we look at the world map, tornadoes are found on every continent except Antarctica. In some places, they are weak, while in others, they appear in their most devastating forms. Around 2,000 tornadoes are recorded worldwide each year, out of which 1,300 occur in the US alone. These tornadoes are also some of the most dangerous on the planet. Of the 1,300 tornadoes in the US, about 800 occur in a specific region, including Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Nebraska. This region is known as Tornado Alley. But why is Tornado Alley the perfect breeding ground for tornadoes? To answer that, let's first understand how tornadoes form. How tornadoes form. Tornadoes usually form during thunderstorms, especially a particular type called supercell thunderstorms. If you've seen pictures of tornadoes, you'll often notice the supercell formation in the background. A supercell forms when surface winds blow in one direction while upper-level winds blow in another. This difference creates a wind tunnel where air rotates in a circular pattern. Initially, this wind tunnel is horizontal and harmless. However, if this tunnel is over an area where warm, moist air evaporates from the ground, the rising vapors can gradually tilt the wind tunnel into a vertical position. This changes everything. The wind tunnel becomes a spinning supercell. As more water vapor rises and collects in the supercell, it grows larger. The spinning air within the supercell forms a funnel shape, known as a funnel cloud. In some supercells, multiple funnel clouds can form simultaneously. If the cycle of evaporation continues and the temperature within the funnel cloud drops, the water vapor condenses into droplets. The weight of these droplets causes the funnel cloud to touch the ground, turning it into a tornado. Tornado winds can spin at speeds of up to 480 km per hour, 300 miles per hour, capable of ripping apart streetlights, signs, trees, windows, and even rooftops. These winds can also lift and hurl vehicles, animals, and people. As a tornado travels, it carries debris over long distances, causing widespread destruction. Why Tornado Alley is a hotspot. The conditions required to form tornadoes are easily met in Tornado Alley. Warm, humid air flows northward from the Gulf of Mexico, while cool, dry air from the Pacific Ocean and Gulf of California moves eastward over mountains, cooling further as it rises. These two air masses intersect, creating wind tunnels. Since the air from the Gulf of Mexico is warm and moist, the rising water vapor tilts the wind tunnel vertically, forming supercells. As more vapor gathers, the supercells grow, increasing the likelihood of funnel clouds and tornadoes forming. Not every supercell produces a tornado. Often, rain or hail from the supercell cools the rising vapor, breaking the cycle. However, in Tornado Alley, the strong winds from the west prevent rain from falling, allowing the supercell to grow unchecked. The longer a supercell lasts, the higher the chances of tornado formation. This is why Tornado Alley, encompassing Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Nebraska, experiences more tornadoes than any other region in the world, about 800 tornadoes annually. Hurricanes, typhoons, and cyclones. Another type of storm often confused with tornadoes includes hurricanes, typhoons, and cyclones. These are all tropical storms with only geographical differences. A storm is called a typhoon in the Northwest Pacific, near Japan, South Korea, and eastern Russia, a cyclone in the Indian Ocean, and a hurricane in the North Atlantic or eastern Pacific. While these storms are similar in nature, they differ significantly from tornadoes. The most notable difference is size. A hurricane can span up to 1,600 kilometers, 1,000 miles, while the largest recorded tornado was only about 2 kilometers, 1.2 miles, wide. Despite their smaller size, tornadoes can be just as destructive as hurricanes. For instance, a Category 5 hurricane, the most powerful, has wind speeds of up to 250 km per hour, 155 miles per hour. In contrast, the fastest tornado winds have been recorded at over 480 km per hour, 300 miles per hour, nearly double that of a Category 5 hurricane. Another major difference is predictability. Hurricanes can be forecasted up to 36 hours in advance, giving people time to prepare. Tornadoes, however, can only be predicted about 13 minutes before they strike, making them far more sudden and unpredictable. Historical tornado events. One of the most devastating tornadoes in history struck Oklahoma City on May 3, 1999. Initially classified as a Category 4 tornado, it rapidly intensified into a Category 5, the highest possible rating. Over 85 minutes, it caused $1 billion in damages, killed 36 people, and left a path of destruction remembered as the Bridge Creek Moore tornado. On the same day, Tornado Alley witnessed a total of 71 tornadoes across 5 states. In another unusual event on November 25, 2018, tourists near Koh Lipe Island in Thailand witnessed 4 tornadoes simultaneously touching the ocean. While water-based tornadoes, or waterspouts, are typically less powerful, they can still be dangerous to boats and nearby structures. Video footage showed these tornadoes lifting water high into the air, demonstrating their strength. Mitigating tornado damage. While tornadoes cannot be stopped, their damage can be mitigated. Weather satellites monitor storm activity every 5 minutes, tracking a storm's direction, speed, and intensity. This data helps meteorologists issue warnings and alerts to local authorities, enabling them to take precautionary measures. By staying informed and prepared, communities can reduce the impact of these destructive forces. This concludes our deep dive into tornadoes and their unique characteristics. Don't forget to like and share this video. Thank you for your support and kind comments. See you in the next episode with another fascinating topic.